Welcome to Wise Beyond Bitcoin, where you come for the crypto neo news, education, and opportunities. My name is Lucas, and I have several secret updates, some great progress to share, and more reason to be excited about the development going on the number one privacy blockchain, privacy built in by default blockchain for smart contract operations with decentralized security in all of the world of blockchain and crypto. And if you're like, well, what do you mean? What's DeFi? What's crypto? What's blockchain? We'll get you started. How to start your journey if you're new to DeFi or new to Secret. We've got a playlist for you. How to start your Secret crypto journey, Kepler wallet, how to download it, how to use it, send, stake, receive. And speaking of staking, once you start staking, there are ways you can choose specific validators that will reward charity, that are developing certain protocols and adding value back to the network, or they're finding other ways to give back. NFTs, airdrops, looking into the validators, doing your own research is part of it. We've got a little playlist that we're adding to get you going. Speaking of doing your own research, this is just educational, entertainment, information. It is not marital, medical, financial, legal, commercial advice of any kind. It's just hanging out, talking crypto, and giving you the opportunities from educating yourself on the latest news of really what's the most innovative. Look at crypto, look at blockchain, and we do look at other cryptos and blockchains that are innovating. But really, when it comes to what can be built on privacy, there's nothing else like it. That's why NFTs, Quentin Tarantino did his Pulp Fiction secret screenplay hidden releases on Secret Network. And what you can do there, you cannot do on any other blockchain. As more people start to understand, many people are just now really getting the NFT craze has been big for the last year or so, but Secret Network NFTs are so unique that once more people understand the utility, especially artists and entertainers, but the uses absolutely go beyond that. It's incredible. The privacy, the metadata, and more crypto secrets revealed, because there's more than NFTs just happening. So check it out. Airdrops and opportunities, DeFi tutorials and explainers. Actually, yeah, how to provide liquidity, how to stake, all that good stuff. Live examples, watch how it works, watch how it doesn't work. And let's get right into these updates. Here we go. Tried timestamping, but apparently YouTube will not allow the timestamps to show up. So put it on 2x speed and power through it. Secret feature, Secret Oracles. What Secret Oracles? This is a big deal. Secret Oracles on Secret Network empower decentralized, trustless sources of private randomness that can be used by other contracts for uses for such use cases, such as gaming, NFTs, and more. And what they've done with their randomness, because it's built on a smart contract platform that allows for privacy, you'll find out that they've been able to achieve security and be able to achieve a randomness that you can't achieve on one layer solutions without that privacy. Random number generation is crucial for many blockchain applications. It is critical in ensuring fair creation of features for NFTs, outcomes on blockchain enabled games, assignment of tasks and DAOs, and so on. The outcomes have real financial consequences on users, making it critical that their source of randomness is secure and non-gameable. And pardon me. With the ever-growing number of applications and ever-increasing value at stake, it is imperative that a reliable source of randomness is available. Enter Secret Oracles, Secret RNG, Secret Ring, on Secret Network, leveraging the decentralization of Secret Network, as well as the power of privacy-preserving smart contracts. Randomness can be generated by Secret Oracles, empowering the next generation of applications on Secret Network. There you go. And there's a Medium article right here introducing the Secret Oracle RNG, which we will link below as well. But let's get back through this other article, because we aren't actually going to, well, it's actually the same thing. So we are going to read it, but we're going to read it back over here. Hop back on over here with me to the Secret Network blog, and let's go back and read this well-written post. Secure random generation. Security is a significant challenge for RNGs, random number generators, operating completely on chain. This is because blockchains are deterministic with no inherent randomness. Any pseudo-random number algorithm is only as secure as the entropy source, randomness source, which its randomness is based on. Therefore, the key of any random number generator is having a frequent and consistent source of entropy randomness. All right. Here we go. Secret Oracles implementation of crowdsourcing entropy is only possible on Secret Network because Secret Network has 4 important features. Private. All large-scale implementations of RNGs today produce random numbers on transparent blockchains. Consequently, random number outputs are recorded on-chain and publicly viewable for as long as the blockchain exists. This transparency limits possible use cases. Applications that require private random numbers cannot use these RNGs. Secret RNG will provide a solution by transmitting encrypted random numbers, which are only viewable to the user. That's a feature that you will find, as we've shown in the secret wrapper or operating on the privacy layer of Secret Network. You have a layer that only the person, only one with the private keys can view what's on their side. So importantly, if a smart contract interacts with secret ring protocol, the random number output will not be viewable by any user unless the user smart contract specifically allows this. Very, very cool. And it's very, very secure. High security random numbers enable high stakes applications. Security in blockchain applications exists when attacks are expensive and complex. On-chain randomness has previously been possible on Secret Network, but existing limitations are typically exposed to various attack vectors that limit either the types of application or the size of stakes before it becomes economically feasible for attackers to manipulate the RNG. Example attack vectors include querying random numbers in quick succession, using a third contract to stall the transaction if the outcome is not favorable, and running a hard fork to predetermine the outcome. With Secret Ring, performing such attacks will be more complex, if not impossible. This enables higher stakes applications to be deployed on Secret Network. So when it comes to games, when it comes to services, when people start looking at moving away from miner extracted value, which we've done a video on and talked about the huge loss that is to DeFi, when you look at once networks grow and there's more money, there's low-hanging fruit, then it becomes feasible for attackers, hackers to take advantage of weak systems, to exploit things that aren't secure and aren't strong. And for seeing these issues, they're saying, well, no, we can make sure that we create a system that maintains security as it scales. And we'll get into that because there's a neat little part in the article that talks about group entropy and how people pooling together increases the randomness and the amount of randomness, which prevents the need for forking and creating competitors. I think there's a spoiler alert. This enables higher stakes applications. We did that on chain. Large scale random number generators today have a significant off-chain element, as it is challenging, if not impossible, to implement an on-chain RNG on a transparent blockchain without compromising security. Consequently, the most utilized RNG today, Chainlink's VRF, requires an Oracle node to generate random numbers off-chain, which are then published on-chain and verified to be legitimate using cryptographic proofs. For this service, users pay a fee currently to Link for an Ethereum address for every random number request, which is $31 at today's Chainlink prices. That means Chainlink is $16 per Chainlink today. All right. That's crypto. That's crypto math for you right there. Secret RNG will be implemented such that no Oracle nodes or incentivization tokens are necessary. As a result, the only fee the users will have to pay for random numbers is the gas fee. That's incredible. So you go from having to pay a fee in a token that can grow and grow in price over time to paying something that is always going to stay at just whatever the gas fees are on the network. And the decentralization will be implemented. Secret RNG will be implemented as one or more smart contracts. Once deployed, the core algorithm will be immutable and available to anyone with a secret address. And later on, the wider Cosmos ecosystem which is huge. We talk about the IBC all the time with the map of zones. This high degree of decentralization eliminates any central point of failure and offers a trustless source of randomness. In fact, might as well pull it up now and leave another link, because this is educational entertainment. We will leave the links below. And this is another reason why we really love showing the development and the progress and really the potential of Secret Network, because the map of zones, this is the IBC. All of these are individual blockchains, yet because of the language in which they were developed, the Cosmos Tendermint ecosystem, Rust, they can channel directly to each other. Juno, smart contracts. LA Stadium bought crypto.com, which is the crypto.org, same thing. We've got Kronos, Terra, Luna, the largest decentralized stablecoin, over $10 billion. Cosmos, the Cosmos Security Scalability Hub. Osmosis is in here. Where are you, Osmosis? Let me scroll around. Osmosis is the, well, it's up here at the top. It's, oh, there, it's right here in the middle, right there, right in front of me, where often you aren't looking. And there we go. So let's not turn this into a map of zones, but all of these are powerful blockchains that are adding a lot of value and utility. And the Secret Network is adding a layer of privacy, soon to extend its RNG random number generator to all these. Boom. See those? There you go. Terra, Sentinel, Chihuahua, SifChain, Osmosis, Cosmos. We're just getting going. We're just getting going. That's what Secret said. The shockwave is rippling out. And that about does it. Secret RNG solutions. No, it doesn't. 2-transaction model. The first transaction creates the random number, and the second transaction retrieves it. Having 2 transactions is required to solve a vulnerability in 1-transaction models, where an attacker can stall a transaction by intentionally creating an error if the random number output is undesirable. Here we go. Pooled entropy. I was talking about this earlier. Pooled entropy. Secret RNG will generate numbers based on a seed stored in the contract. This design works on Secret Network because a contract storage is encrypted and not retrievable, unlike in transparent blockchains. The seed changes every time a user interacts with the protocol. Hence, there is a good reason for applications to use Secret RNG rather than creating copies, because it gains more strength as people pool together. As using Secret RNG allows entropy, randomness to be pulled together to increase the security of the random number generator. There you go. Contract friendly, which means you can create a contract that requires the use of random number generator and off doing its own application. Here we go. To solve this, create an application, create a binary that stores all the required information that your application will need after it receives some random number, and you can tie it in, you can ping it. It's contract friendly, smart contract friendly for computed values of variables. Message, boom, here, CB underscore message can be any arbitrary code that is sent in the first transaction and echoed back to the user in the second transaction. The contract can later use CB message to continue executing from where it left off together with the newly received random number. Okay, so there you go. It's contract friendly. That's what you need to know. Multiple options. That's what you need to know too, because earlier I was like, look, we're doing this great two-stage model that requires two transactions. And you're like, well, what if I don't need that 2-transaction model because I'm not doing something that's so economically, it's not feasible for someone to run one of those attack vectors for the purposes that I need a random number generator? Well, don't worry, because as the described 2-transaction model above, there is an alternative 1-transaction model that will be available, offering a solution for applications that cannot work with 2 transactions. This generator benefits from the same randomness pool, but is not impervious to some of the attacks described earlier. So be aware of what you're using when you're building it. There you go. And this is what the models look like. Boom. What's next? Wait, anything here? Oh, yeah, there you go. And what's next? Stay tuned for secret apps that use the full power of Secret Oracles. Developers, entrepreneurs, and community members from around the world continue to build the next generation of Web3 privacy and privacy preserving applications built on Secret Network. There are countless use cases unique to Secret Network, left to explore. Keep following the official announcements channels like Discord and Twitter, and their blog and their website, which we will leave here, right here below in the description. But there's more. Yes, there's more. Because one of the things being built on Secret Network at the moment, not using the RNG right now, is Button Swap, a DEX aggregator. So we've talked about, we have examples using Secret Swap and providing liquidity and how a DEX AMM works on Secret Network. But like other DeFi protocols and chains have explored before, there are ways to maximize your LP positions, and Button Swap is that DEX aggregator. But check it out, privacy preserving. So now we're moving into a world of DeFi where it prevents miner extracted value, prevents front running. And now you have a DEX aggregator that will find you the best rates out there for swaps. And if you're providing LP, it will provide you the max amount of rewards. How does it work? In the world of DeFi, there are countless number of options. Swap on osmosis, secret swap. Users are forced to manually check across a variety of DEXs for specific trades, making decisions based on the depth of liquidity. Manually checking is not efficient and does not enable complex trading routes and paths. This opportunity is where sophisticated DEX aggregators algorithms enter the world of DeFi. Key tools used for saving money on swaps. There you go. Save money on swaps, key tools. And this is a big deal. Another shockwave, another reason to be excited about the development, not just the random number generators, there's more to talk about, but there are a lot of updates that are happening. And this is absolutely early in blockchain, early in crypto. There is nothing else. Find something else that has privacy and find something else that is building out what this is building. Well, actually, a lot of people have built DEX aggregators and yield optimizers. That's how we learned how they work and why they're so beautiful. They haven't done it on a privacy preserving blockchain that prevents front running and other nefarious activity. So this is great. A DEX aggregator's main task is to offer a user better swap rates than any specific DEX can offer, and to do that in the shortest possible time. Other major tasks are protecting users from price impact and reducing the probability of failed transactions. You want that transaction to go through. You want the price that pops up to be the same price that it swaps for. That's what you want, or that's what a lot of people want. That's what's expected for it to be functioning, to be running well. DEX aggregators source liquidity from different DEXs and thus offer users better token swap rates than they could get on any single DEX. DEX aggregators have the ability to optimize slippage, swap fees, and token prices, which when done right, offer a better rate for users. For instance, a swap deal split between several DEXs can get a user an overall better price than a swap on any single exchange. There you go. So they can do things with that pooled, aggregated liquidity in finding better deals, better rates, which we've seen that work on EVM models. Enter Button Swap. What happens when I click this? Does it take me to the site? Oh, that's cool. Got to install, reload, so that we can at least show how it works. A little aside, although there is going to be a dedicated video to Button Swap and how to provide liquidity and how to use, but just to see the interface of what we're talking about, there's Sienna, there's Secret Swap, there's Osmosis, there are exchanges. And here you can type in 11 Secret and look, it's thinking, it's getting swap paths, it's checking the different networks. And as more networks, as more exchanges, as more options are out there, the button group, the BTN, they're going to connect it to that beautiful mycelial network, that mycelium structure, and wherever the most beautiful caps are that pop up, those little buttons, they're going to snack on them, and they're going to say, hey, I found you the best caps. What do you think about this? 11 Secret for 314 BUT right now, and the best deal you're going to get, it's not even going to be through us. It's going to be through Secret Swap. Well, that's thank you. Well, I appreciate you letting me know about that. I think I would take that. But right now I'm going to get back to the article because that's for another video, a tutorial playlist. And we're just getting through this hot off the press alfalfa to feed you the latest secret updates information. tag it, share it. You know what to do. How it works. Button swap analyzes and simulates hundreds of thousands of possible swap paths. Once the user enters their swap details, it gathers the best possible swap paths and then double checks them live via the liquidity pool smart contracts involved. As you see here, we've actually just shown how it works. We could have picked, I suppose, a different one than secret button, but we'll do that on the dedicated video. Fees are charged only if button swap returns the best aggregated swap amount. So if another protocol offers the best swap path, there are no fees. Whoa, did you just hear that? They're only going to charge you fees if their protocol offers you a better rate to offer you the best deal. Say, we're just going to give us a fee because we're saving you money. But if they if the best rate is through another DEX, then they don't charge you at all. They just say, here, let's help you use it. So bookmark that, because there you go. They're going to make sure that you get the best rate possible. That's great. No fees like that. In this example, Sienna offers the best swap path. So the Sienna path is taken and no fees are applied, as we saw it there when the secret swap path was taken. If button swap offers the best swap path, the fee is applied to the difference between button swap's best offer and the other protocol's best offer. If the other protocols do not offer a swap path, a smaller percentage is applied to the entire return amount. Cool. And here's examples. And in this example, button swap offers the best swap path. So a fee is applied on the difference between button swap's best return amount versus the other protocol's best return amount, which is the difference between 2,231.09 and 1,950.92 commission. Oh, look, there you go. Boom. There you go. Return amount, secret swap, gas, net, and we're in. We're down. In this example, button swap is the only protocol to offer a swap path, so a trading fee is applied to the entire return amount times trading fee. These fees are based on the user's VIP level, which are very small, 0.1%, 0.08%, 0.06%. And if you're like major but big butt VIP, 0%. Wow, very cool. Very cool what they're offering. And they've got more coming. Adding benefits for higher VIP levels in terms of speed and analytics. Additionally, they are working on reverse simulations in general UI UX updates. Other existing button group features and apps are as follows: address alias, block locker, Mount Doom, password manager, pools, smart contract interface, transactions. Interested in learning more about button group? Then check out the link in the description below. Follow this and follow them. Boom, button group. There you go. More alfalfa. That's right. We had a great live stream last night. Well, on third, whenever you watch this, we had a great live stream with Patrick and Marston from Jackal DAO. It's just incredible what's being built on over there on Secret Network, but with Jackal DAO in particular, some amazing, amazing applications and really a lot of latent emerging value that blockchain and crypto is meant for. We will see in this decentralized private data storage solution layer. If you don't know why it's a big deal and you're like, well, what's going on Web3? And I've heard Web3, what's Web 3.0? And is it all the same? Well, it's not all the same, which is why there's a great article right here. Don't let Web3 repeat Web 2's mistakes. And it's by Tor Bear, the founder, actually the founder of Secret Foundation with Secret Network. And this is definitely want to share this and read this because it will give you a better understanding of the problems so that you will see the value in the solutions, because that's what the Crypto Neo news education and opportunities is all about. It's about understanding what is this technology, how does it work, what are the flaws, what are the trade-offs, and what can be done to make it more resilient, to make it stronger, to make it more ethical and harmonious. And this is a great article to talk about the buzz over DeFi and Web3 and how great it's been. But as we talk about many times, that Web3 is a big public ledger, public blockchain, and it does not allow for privacy, which is very, very important in most transactions and features that people use in day-to-day life. The Web 2.0 economy was built on a simple idea: collecting a cheap resource at scale, user data, then repackaging and monetizing it as an expensive product. Web3 is about allowing individuals to receive that monetization, that value, instead of it being centralized and someone else being able to sell it and receive the value from that, to allow people to directly receive on that value. However, there's a problem, and that comes to everyone and anyone can see what's going on. And that's a big failure. And this is what's talking about privacy. It has been ignored. It's been abandoned. And that's absolutely right. No one, it's like a pink elephant in the room, like, oh, we'll create layer solutions later, but check out all these great protocols and games you can play. And so this is why it's great to understand more about, wait, is anyone else doing this? And you come to find that unlike the rest of blockchain and crypto that's still excited about decentralized security, here, Tor and Guy and the Secret Network have taken the time to build something that's actually practical and usable and respects that privacy that really is important and necessary for this technology to function in a healthy way. Despite all the lofty promises of Web3, it has not solved the core issue of privacy. While the blockchain world is indeed far more open than Web2, it is actually far less private. Blockchains leak all user data by default, and not just to Cambridge Analytica, but to anyone who glances at the blockchain. The dominant public by default model means users must give up control of their data by default as well. This failure means Web3 is not becoming user-centric after all. Public by default systems and blockchains re-centralize and converge to winner-take-all structures. Whoever has the resources to make the best use of all the publicly available data will capture the majority of value. In other words, the rich get richer and users lose control. And you've kind of seen that with the miner extracted value issue and how much money is front run taken from people just in DeFi transactions alone, taken advantage of, which is eliminated by the secret network having a privacy layer. Let's see, Web3 point companies like Chainalysis have achieved multi-billion-dollar valuations on this play. Miners, the computers that secure and order blockchains, routinely front-run users, there we go, based on their privileged view into publicly available data. Meanwhile, Web2 companies like Meta, is it really called Meta now? The former Facebook, are clearly seizing the next trillion-dollar opportunity by, what am I saying, billion? That's so 1990. Man, we're talking about trillion dollar opportunity by concentrating their entire focus on the emerging metaverse. The same companies that shattered online privacy in the age of social media are now angling to control our open metaverse, wielding war chests of billions of dollars in hopes of capturing trillions. That's what it takes, billions to get trillions, as the old saying goes. These are two bad choices: an open metaverse that leaks all data by design, and a metaverse owned and operated by the same companies that routinely exploit user data. We need to actively reject both. As we watch the metaverse emerge and build its foundation, we must be aware of and actively work towards a better model. Web3 and the open metaverse must embrace privacy by design, protect users by default, and allow them to consent to and benefit from the use of their data. It's not just a dream. Tens of thousands of users in our community around the world are already building and using private by default, decentralized, and self-sustainable applications that are truly empowering. We've been working towards this vision since 2015, and with the stakes higher than ever, this is the perfect moment to subscribe to Wise Beyond Bitcoin and hit the notification bell to join our flight. And we are taking off. And if you want to help others spread the word, you know, there are other great influencers. Well, actually, we're just small-time tutors and educators in the world of blockchain and crypto and researchers and learning. But there are some mega influencers out there that do great work and great research. And one of those, give a shout out to someone that I have benefited from his research over the years and appreciate his style and the depth of his reporting and coverage. It's not just on blockchain and crypto, but it's very much into creative destruction, to traditional versus new alternative models. And it's a refreshing channel and view. So thank you, Guy at Coin Bureau, for all the research that you do You're an inspiration to many people who love crypto and blockchain for its potential to make the world a better place, not just because of its hilarious and amazing and exhilarating price volatility. That being said, if you're going to do an update on Cosmos, if there's anything in particular we want you to cover, talk about cryptos. People say cryptos? No. Cryptos. Yeah. Best kept secret. You like what I did there? Or how about if you know, you know, because there's also S secret. And then there's if you know. Oops. If you know, there it goes. If you know, you know. And if you don't, we're all here to share the love and to help raise each other up. So if you don't, I will tell you. There you go. Send it. Friend it. Reply. And we'll leave a link so that you can send him some love and let him know to this below as well. And just a reason why we really appreciate, just to give you an insight into how he covers things. I have a little clip here on one of his latest. Give it some love. Oh, did I do it? There we go. Let's hear what this says.
Before I talk about the Fed, there's something that needs to be said. If you came here looking for financial advice, you won't find a shred. That's because entertainment and education are the only things
We have a
I
lot
spread.
in common already.
Please contact a financial advisor if you need help getting that bread. If this is the first time we cross paths, my name is Guy and fiat currency makes me mad. That's why I create quality crypto content to prove to the world that crypto is more than a fad. Coins, tokens, news, reviews, and other topics that will turn you into a crypto Chad. If this sounds rad, subscribing to the channel and pinging that notification bell is a good plan. I've left timestamps below that you can use to skip around if you're in a hurry. It's best if you watch until the end, but if you can't, then no worries. Now, I know my rhymes are baller, but it's about time we examined the digital dollar. To fully understand the effects a digital dollar could have on the crypto market, you need to know a few things about central bank digital currency.
All right. Now, we'll leave this link below too, because we cover this stuff all the time. We love talking about the creative destruction, the implications of this new alternative digital currency, and what maybe traditional systems might work to create. And is it better? How does it work? And you understand that he's talking about this is what blockchain technology is all about. Really appreciate his ethos and the time he takes to educate. So let's not turn this into, let's just watch it yourself, right? That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna say thank you for the love and good vibes. And your educational content, bang, there we go. Let's talk about the best secret in crypto. There we go. And that's how you share the love, and you get that information out there so that they can do some research and say, oh man, they're creating a solution. Here you got central bank digital currency with all these weird things that you get into, or you can go take a look at Shade and Silk Protocol and what's being built over there that might be more friendly to the world at large. And it's a small world after all. So make sure you hit the subscribe notification bell to stay alert in this little crypto verse, this little small ecosystem, this community of beautiful, wonderful people that are learning. Drop a comment, let us know what you know, so that together we can grow, because we can only take in so much in our research and we miss a lot and make mistakes. So make your own and enjoy the process. We're in a great time. If you're just now getting started, you're at the beginning, and we'll have more secret updates. If you like this kind of stuff, you know what to do. Until the next time, have a beautiful day, and namaste, y'all.